So it turns out my microphone reset, so let me fix these real quick. It reset to the quote, the default, but it was the wrong default. So hi, good afternoon. We did it. So what we're gonna do today, hey, that's a cute thing there. Thanks, May. We're here with the Lady May, and we're gonna be working on a character creation for our new show, which will be premiering this week. We're gonna call it Alderheart, and you'll see potentially why that is. I've got some stuff that we'll be posting right after the character creations to, you know, build a little bit of the hype. You know what I mean? So that being said, May has a character idea. So you want to like kind of lay out what you said previously?
All right, I grabbed my paper.
Good start.
Yeah, so I want to do a little owl burb, because like when I first saw the Humblewood stuff, like Leisha's little owl knight character was super adorable. And
Yeah.
So I'm creating Degane Falalo. He's gonna be a stout, short little owl burb, and they're called Strigs in this world. And yeah, he may or may not be afraid of heights.
May or may not. Yes, correct. So we're gonna make a little owl person, based on the Humblewood book material. If you guys were here previously, I did go through most of it. I think we stopped at the oh my goodness, the bestiary, because it had already been like 4 hours of going through stuff, and I was like, well, I think we're probably done here. I gotta go. But yeah, we're gonna talk about little birds, and otherwise. So for this, I guess let's go look at Strigs in general, huh?
Yeah.
So I think I got it on this page.
Page 20.
Perfect. Look at that. Wonderful.
Yes.
So there's some differing things. You have a bunch of new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your bird folk and your humble folk, which will load here in a moment. And they're not necessarily limited to what's listed here, but your bird folk are your Luma, Corvum, Raptor, Gallus, and Strig. But these are like, you know, Strigs are any shape, size of owl, right? They're all owls. Gallus are probably the widest group. They're like any form of pheasant between like turkeys and also chickens and any like peacocks and things of that nature. Raptors are like any of your raptor family up to and including eagles, even though they're kind of scaled down to fit within the family. All of everything that you want in a like coloration or I guess visible or physical appearance is absolutely capable for any type of bird here. And then the same thing goes for the humble folk here. Your Vulpin, Mapok, Gerbine, Hedge, and Servan. Things kind of fit into this bubble here. And we can kind of play around with that. So we're going to be making a Strig, which is an owl-type creature. So we're going to scroll on down to our Strigs here, and we're going to make a little owl guy.
Yeah.
So Strigs tend to be strong and brave. They tend to be pretty strengthy creatures. Do you know what you were planning on? What class you were planning on playing?
The Humblewood fighter archetype.
Nice, yeah, okay. So there's a couple new class archetypes as well. So the fighter has a particular one. There's a couple new backgrounds to go with this as well, and we'll likely get to them when we as we go through both the builds today. So first thing that you get is your strength score is increased by 2. That's your main thing there, and then everything else will kind of go down through. But before we do any of this, we should probably roll some dice to figure out how strong Mr. Dagonet is. And is he gonna have a French accent? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna be absolutely in love with the little guy.
Oh, I can try. I'll have to work on that.
Yeah, I chat French accent, right? That's what we need. Okay, cool.
I am French. I've got no excuse.
That's no excuses, May. All right, so let's do some rolls. I need a /R or /roll space 4d6 D1, no spaces between them.
So 4d6, 1d1.
4d6, D1, no spaces between all. Yeah, D1 at the end just means drop the lowest. Okay, yeah, starting off strong. Nice, a nice 9. To redo it, just hit up on your keyboard on the arrow key, and it'll recopy what you just rolled, and then you can roll it 5 more times. So that's 9. 5. Okay. Okay. This is. Whoa. Okay. No, this is fine. This is fine. Here we go. Keep it up. Okay, it's another 9. Oh my god. All right, let's go. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. A 13. Oh my god, we're in double digits. We've done it. We've done it. 2 more rolls and we've done double digits. This is 16. Okay. All right. All right. Holy moly. Uh-huh. And a 12. Okay. All right, you know? Okay. So here's the thing. The way that this looks right now, I would feel horrible if... So, I will give you one chance that you can re-roll the 5, but you have to take the new number no matter what it is. Because here's the reasoning, chat. This is a show. I am not trying to kill the players. We're just trying to create interest through dice rolls. And that is, I mean, hey, if you want to keep the 5, that's on you. But I'm giving you an opportunity here if you would like to re-roll, but you have to take the new roll no matter what it is. Odds are really for you here.
I want to keep it.
You want to keep? All right,
I want to keep it.
I love it. This is brave. This is so brave. I love it. Perfect, perfect. Okay, 9, 5, 9, 13, 16, and 12. Please, let's discuss where you're gonna put some of these numbers. I can't wait.
Well, considering the backstory that I have for Degane, that he fell and is afraid of heights.
Yep.
I want to put that 5 in Dex.
Oh no! It's gonna have a negative armor class!
Yep.
Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be so hard for him. Poor lad. Yeah, okay.
He's gonna try so hard, but...
Put 5 in Dex. Oh my god. It'll be Dagonet the Brave because he physically can't run away from anything with that Dex score. That is, nice. Okay. So do you have your character sheet open, or do you want me to enter numbers? This is so brave. -3 initiative, a 7 armor class. Holy heck.
I love it.
This, okay. All right. You've got a 9, a 13, 16, and a 12 remaining.
Well, 16 strength.
16, awesome. Yes. Yeah, so go ahead and make it an 18 because you get an automatic +2 bonus to that.
Yep.
May. This is not May. Dagonet happens to be easier to hit than furniture. Yes, chat. That is correct. Easier to hit than furniture.
Okay. There was a reason he was told not to defend his perch, and he did it anyways, and he was punished for it, okay?
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't think we've ever had that low of a roll on any of the shows so far. So, hey, this is a first. Good job, everybody. We were here. We were here. Okay. So, yeah, 16 went directly into strength. Makes sense. He's going to be a real strong guy. Where do you think those 2 9s are going to go?
Oh, let's see. Probably intelligence and wisdom.
Nice. Yes. Absolutely. He's also brave because he doesn't know he should run away from a fight.
Exactly.
Perfect.
This is sadly looking like my other fighter I play.
I love it. This is great. So you have Con and Charisma, a 13 and a 12, the same bonus for either. So I guess it depends on where you think down the line you'll end up placing points if you choose to. Because the adventure we are doing will run levels 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
So at level 4, you will have the option to upgrade any of these, right? Or take a feat that has one or something like that. So keep that in mind for choosing your spot for this.
Well, also the one, I think it's the Stout, gets +1 to Constitution.
Oh, is that correct?
So that's
Let me
probably
see.
where I'll put the 13.
Stout Strig gets a Con +1. Yes, there you go. Perfect. Okay.
Would go to 14.
Yeah, so 14 Con. Awesome. You're going to need the extra hit points.
I sure
So, yeah. Yeah, that works. And then
12
Charisma, 12. Nice.
There we go.
Nice. Brash and brave is not very swift. I guess that's why you're not like a swift bird. You're a stout bird.
Yep.
Makes total sense. I love it. This is great. Okay, cool. So that's the rolls, chat. We've got an 18 in strength, a 5 in dexterity, a 14 con, 9 intelligence, 9 wisdom, and a charisma score of 12. Okay, so moving back to the Strig traits, you have 30 feet of movement. You have a base walking speed of 30. We'll put that bad boy in there. What is the background? Okay, hang on. I'll show you. This is our logo, chat. You don't like it? Hang on. You don't like it? This is our game logo. This is what we're gonna use.
Beautiful.
It just says burps with a smiley. This is it. This is the game. This is all it is. Yeah, that's it. You got it, guys. Good job. Okay. Okay, so you have a base movement of 30, so you can go ahead and put that in the box there. Can I get an HD render of that so I can set it as your desktop? Yes. Yes, I'll send you the source file. There isn't one, but yeah. Okay, and then you get the ability Glide. So, for those of you guys that don't know, the birds in this game cannot fly. They're large. So Strigs range from 4 feet to 5 feet tall and weigh about 110 pounds. They're medium-sized creatures. So all the stuff that's in this book fits into your regular D&D 5e world size-wise. Also, they're not absolutely broken with being able to fly everywhere. So you can glide, though. So you have feathers on your arms, but you still have, like, mobile appendages, and you can glide. Glide using your feathered arms. You can slow your fall and glide a short distance. So you have feather fall. You have feathers, so you have feather fall. You stiffen your wing feathers and slow your descent. You can continue to fall gently, 60 feet per round, taking no fall damage when you land. If you would fall at least 10 feet like this, you can fly your movement speed in one direction you choose. But you cannot choose upwards. So, can't glide while carrying heavy weapons or wielding a shield, but you can drop any held items as part of your reaction to spread your arms. Cannot glide while wearing heavy armor, or if you're encumbered. There's actually a feat that lets you glide while carrying heavy armor and like pole arms or something like that, which is ridiculous. So, but yeah, so there are things for this later. Yeah, right? It should be interesting. But yeah, so in this case where we do the abilities, go ahead and do a little plus, and then if you have your book open, or I can add it for you depending. If you don't have your book open, I'll go ahead and copy and paste it. Yeah, we're just gonna copy and paste over glide and any of the other abilities as we get to them. It's the easiest way to do that. So clearly, chat, not everything is in Roll20 from this game, and by everything I mean literally nothing. This is not in Roll20 at all, so we're adding everything in as we go. If you look in the corner over here, I've added a lot of assets already. It takes a long time, so please appreciate us. Thank you.
Okay,
what levels are we starting at? We're starting at level 1. Yeah, it'll be level 1 through 5.
Do I click the gear?
Yep. Okay, so if you click the gear to open back up, there's a whole empty space under there that you can paste in the actual thing. Yeah, that's a box. I know it's not very clearly
That's what I
clearly
have with
shown.
Roll20. It's not intuitive.
Yeah, yeah. While you're entering in Glide there, we'll go to the next ability. Next ability is Talons. These are all racial traits. Most of the birds get this. You have Sharp Claws that aid you in unarmed combat. So your unarmed damage, or your damage for unarmed strike is 1d4 piercing because you use your claws. You have advantage on strength / athletic checks made to climb any surface your talons could reasonably grip, like trees and stuff. Yeah, essentially it'll be on the player to argue, be like, hey, can I grip this? And honestly, if it's like a sheer cliff wall, no.
But no,
you can't. I can climb this waterfall, right? No, it's water. You cannot grip this. Yeah, but poor Dagonet may not want to climb anything. So we'll see. He's very strong though. He could be very good at climbing. Could be very good at climbing.
This might take him a while. It's fine.
Yeah, it'll be a minute, okay? Okay. So that's Talons. Yep, so when you have it like this, if you click the word glide, it'll minimize. And then if you want to post it, if I say, hey, post this in chat, you click the little message bubble top right, and it'll post it directly into the chat. If I say, what do you mean you have feather fall or whatever? You're like, no, I can glide. Click glide. Yeah, and then you can shove it in my face and I'm wrong. Cool. You have dark vision. Yay! The most broken ability in the entire 5e universe is dark vision. But that's good, because at least one person has dark vision now. So you can see dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were bright, and in darkness as if it were dim. Can't discern color in darkness, only shades of gray. So that's good. Wasn't there even a feat or talent or some such for being afraid of heights? Yes, but I believe it might have been limited to the non-bird folk. But I mean, if we get to that point, then we could probably...
The background?
No, it's grounded. It's called grounded, right?
Yeah, that's the background I'm taking.
That's the background. Your oh my god, yeah. No. Okay, we're doing it.
I've planned this out.
It's the back. Okay, that's right, because they're kind of outcasted from bird society because you live on the ground all the time.
Yep.
Nice. Yes. Good thinking, Duzen. And it sounds like May already has that well under control. Okay. The next one you have is patterned feathers. You have advantage on stealth checks when hiding in a forest.
That's good.
Additionally, brutally broken. Like, you're going to need it, but like also really bust. There's a lot of this stuff where it's like, hey, by the way, you have advantage in stealth checks in the woods. Like, wait, what? Freaking elves don't even get that nonsense. That's, like that.
Well,
so
to
you're
be
a bird.
Fair, patterned feathers versus not patterned skin.
Right, but I'm kind of imagining any of these Strigs wearing heavy armor because some of them do that. And then, like, what if they're wearing armor over their feathers? So, I don't know.
the shine.
I don't know. Yeah. Like, it's like you're wearing a bright-ass breastplate or something, and it's like, no. Advantage, though. So, don't worry about it.
I can see, like, if you're not wearing metallic armor, you should get advantage.
Oh, sure.
But if you're
if
you're wearing full-on armor, you should not get the advantage.
I agree with that, actually. Like maybe a lower AC depending on like how much of your feathers are showing, but I think that's, or DC, excuse me. But like, yeah, I agree with that. I think that's too like brutally powerful. You have advantage in stealth checks just in the woods all the time. Good luck. Okay, cool. Have your armor gives disadvantage though? Oh, you're right. It does, doesn't it? Oh, I guess it does. Huh. Well then, there you go. It's already taken into account.
If there's metallic on there, it's shiny and the sun's like peeking through.
Yeah.
You're still screwed.
Let Dagonet be a little bit OP. He might need it. It's true. Give him his time in the sun, right? Okay, cool. So you have patterned feathers. Awesome. You can speak, read, write birdfolk, which is birdfolk is just the common of Humblewood. So you speak, read, write birdfolk /common. You understand Aran, which is the like air elemental primordial language, but you cannot speak it naturally. But yeah, that's I think you might be a dragon drop. Oh, please let it be a dragon. Let's find out. Languages. Well, birdfolk's not going to be that, but we'll just put in common because, come on, not common, please, thank you. Oh, I should probably click the book and not my own stuff. There you go. Proficiencies, common. Woo! And then the other one is Aran, right? No results found, so it's primordial. Is that the right? Yeah, primordial. So down here in this box, I'm just going to go ahead and edit this, and it's going to say common, but it's going to be birdfolk. And then the other one is going to be primordial. Parentheses, Aran. And if it ever gets to that point, you can't speak Aran, but you can read and kind of understand it. Yeah, that's cool. So the next thing on the list is the sub-races. So we have the Stout Strig and the Swift Strig. I'll let you guys figure out why we're Stout Strig today. But we are. You are as hardy as you are strong, able to weather hardship and impose your will on the world around you. You got your con score +1. You have proficiency in intimidation. So go ahead and hit that check mark for intimidation. And you get the ability Brawler. When you successfully attack a target with your talons, you can choose to grapple them as a bonus action. Thick Strig. Yup. Yup. It's the thickest of Strigs. Oh, goodness. Oh, this poor lad. Yeah. We may happen to find him a full set of plate armor somewhere, and hopefully...
Just make him into a tank. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just in case.
Full plate armor and a shield. We got to just put him all in. He's going to be a tiny ball of metal, and that's just going to be it. Little beaks sticking out. That's going to be all of it. Okay. Yep, so Brawler is the last thing on that ability there. So the next thing that we would look at is class options. So we're going to go down to that so I can see it. Chad, if you have your Humblewood book, it's on page 40. Oh, nope, it scrolled up. Why? It didn't actually go to the right page. Feels bad.
Oh,
I know, right? New class options. Here we are. Oh, the bard ones were really cool. I liked the wandering bard with the tricks and stuff. It's actually really neat. Okay. That's backgrounds. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Page 41.
I was just there and it wasn't. Am I blind? I'm blind.
Starts
I'm actually blind. I'm actually blind. Cool. All right. So yeah, page 41 of your books. But this is for, technically it's 3rd level. So I'm not super worried about that. So what we do instead of that is go over to normal D&D 5e and get ourselves our fighter tab. And we take a swift look at that. Let me go fighter. See if I have. Yeah, all right. Okay. So first things first, we got hit points. So it's 10 plus your con, so that's good. So you get, I think it's 11 right now. You have +1 con.
+2.
+2. Oh, excellent. So 12 at level 1. You have a bunch of proficiencies. Now, luckily, with these proficiencies, we can literally just drag and drop them into your thing from the compendium. And then saving throw, strength, and constitution. So at the top of your page, it should be, yep, you already have fighter done, so it gave you strength and constitution proficiencies. Perfect. And now we're going to, and I'm just going to go ahead and do all of these proficiencies real quick because I can just drag and drop them all. Yeah. So chat, if you use Roll20, it's really, really nice to just drag and drop stuff. Very nice. So we have light armor, medium armor, heavy armor, simple weapons, martial weapons. Medium armor. Heavy armor. Shields. I get a feeling that we should probably give you a shield here at the beginning.
Yeah. Probably.
Simple weapons. And martial weapons. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put your total hit points right there. Excellent. No tools, and you get to choose 2 skills. Now, some of your background might overlap this. I don't know if you've taken a look at which ones overlap yet, but we can always go back and change these if we have to. But you get to choose 2 from acrobatics, animal handling, athletics, history, insight, intimidation, which you already have, perception, and survival.
Definitely pick survival.
Okay.
I went from a -1 to a 1.
Heck yeah, you are now proficient. Look at you go.
Beautiful. All right, grounded gets me athletics and insight. So, I will do perception. It's always a good one to have.
Yep. Nice. Look at that sick +1. I love it. I can't wait for you to like try and steal some bread off someone or something and have to make a sleight of hand check and be like, haha, I was caught.
It's like blank stare, like
Yeah, just
yeah.
You didn't see anything.
Be like, this is my bread now.
Okay. So the next portion that we do, I think, is weapon.
Yep, equipment.
Yeah, nice. Okay. So what type of armor do you want? You get chainmail or leather, longbow, and 20 arrows.
I guess chainmail.
I think that's probably advisable. Chainmail, drag and drop. Again, look at that drag and drop in it. That armor class leaps up to 16. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right. You get a martial weapon and a shield, or 2 martial weapons.
Obviously, the weapon and the shield.
I think I'll go ahead and give you a nice shield here. And then, what type of weapon do you want? You know what's on the martial list?
Offhand, never.
Yeah, right. It's long, so yeah. I think if you're doing one-handed stuff, you can do short sword, long sword, morning star, scimitar, rapier, war pick, war hammer, and battle axe, I believe. Oh yeah, you can one-hand a spear as well.
Yeah, I'll do spear. I'm gonna phalanx the crap out of things. Just like everyone.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it. All right, let's do spear. Very nice. Item spear. I love it. It just auto-populates. Makes me feel so good. I don't have to do anything else. All right. So the next portion of this is you get a light crossbow and 20 bolts or 2 hand axes.
2 hand axes.
All right.
I always go for the hand axes.
Always hand axes. Okay. So hand axe, and then I'm going to go ahead and put 2 of those there. Perfect. And now you get a Dungeoneer's pack or an Explorer's pack. I believe the difference between the 2 of these things is that the Dungeoneer's pack comes with like climbing pittons, whereas the Explorer's pack does not.
Well,
But the Explorer's, I think the Explorer's comes with like a cook pack. Does it come with like cooking stuff?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. What the heck? What's the difference of this? Dungeoneers.
Dungeoneer has backpack.
Dungeoneer has crowbar, hammer, pythons. Yeah, so that's
50.
They have extra stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Bedroll. Oh, you get a mess kit. In
So basically,
Explorers.
like.
But I always say that everyone has a mess kit anyways, because it'd be really silly to.
Or cooking things.
Yeah.
The difference.
What do you think?
I don't think everyone would want to climb anywhere, so probably the Explorer's Pack.
Okay. All right, the Explorer's Pack it is. Boop. That is dropped in there. If you ever want to know what's in the Explorer's Pack, and you look it up in your thing, you can just type in Explorer, and the Explorer's Pack pops up. Just click on it and find it there. Okay, so that is your basic fighter gear. Now, you have a fighting style. What is your fighting style? You have archery, which is +2 to attack rolls with ranged weapons. Defense, +1 AC while wearing armor. Dueling, wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you get +2 to damage. Great weapon fighting, which is for great weapons, which you are not currently using. Protection, when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, use your reaction to impose disadvantage. Have to have a shield. And then 2 weapon fighting, which, you 2 weapon fight.
I like protection.
I like it. That's a good one. So for protection, just go ahead and put that in the abilities one. It doesn't have any like damage modifiers or anything, so we can just put that in the features and traits area there. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. Yep, armor class of 18 with that shield. Little tanky boy, I love it.
Yay.
Okay. We're gonna be basically in the area of abilities for a while. Okay, action surge is at level 2, so first level you get Second Wind is your other one. Bonus action to regain hit points, 1d10 plus fighter level, so 1d10 plus 1 in this case.
My other fighter, I realized I was like at 10 hit points for like 2 sessions straight, and halfway through a fight I realized I had Second Wind.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I'm just staring at my sheet and I'm like, oh, sure do.
Man, that's crazy. Okay, and that'll be. I think that's everything.
Protection or?
No, I don't.
Like,
I don't believe so. I got you. You've already got that in there, so I'll
copy pasta
that's in there now. Boom.
Thank you.
And then the next one is going to be Second Wind.
So I've got physical copy instead of PDF copy.
I got you.
Thank you.
Your Second Wind is class fighter. And I'm just going to copy and paste the thing. We know what it is. So perfect. There it is. All right. So that's fighter stuff. Great. So now we go into our background, which goes back to the book where we're looking at the one of the new backgrounds, Grounded, right?
Page 44.
Page 44. So I'm going to go ahead and come over here and show chat what this is. So Grounded, despite the inherent vertical aspects of birdfolk culture, you've always felt safer and more at peace with your feet firmly planted on the soil. You're practical and level-headed, but due to your different perspective in the world, other birdfolk see you as quirky or unsettling. Your unique insight allows you to connect with the humble folk who live under the forest canopy in ways perch-dwelling birdfolk cannot. You get athletics and insight as your skill proficiencies here. And you get one type of artisan's tools. Which is kind of cool.
I feel like being an old man, he would like be like a little wood carver. Like
a woodworker? Yeah, absolutely. So let's say like carpenter's tools, I think is what it's under. And that should be in the compendium. If you put carpenter, it should pop up. And then drag and drop. And it'll probably pop up twice. One will be proficiency and the other one will be the actual item.
Can you do that? Because I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got you. Absolutely. Carpenter. Carpenter tool proficiency. Carpenter tool tools. There it is. Okay. You get one language of your choice. Any language. Which, like, in this, each of the humble folk and the bird, I think each of the humble folk have their own language. So if you wanted to know a Humblefolk language, I think that would be probably the way to go. I don't see us, and by saying I don't see us, we're not going to be interacting with any of the regular races of the D&D 5e universe in this adventure. This will be very localized to Humblewood.
Yeah, I guess since he's grounded, he probably would have picked up one of the Humblewood races, wherever he is. Which I haven't picked yet, so I don't know what region that would be.
Let's look at regions real quick. Now let's do that, because I put this in here just in case. So we have a world map, and we're gonna take a look at it real quick, and I'll drag you over to it, right there. So we have our world map here. So this is Humblewood, chat. There it is. Look at that, very pretty. We will be starting in Meadowfen, which is over to the west there, west of Winnowing Reach, above Mockton. So Meadowfen is a kind of like it's just a small town. I'm trying to think about how else to describe this thing. Let's see if I've got anything here for it. Meadowfen has been quiet for as long as anyone can remember, and life there goes by slowly. Recently, Meadowfen has fallen on hard times. Seasonal rainfalls haven't arrived, leaving the fields barren. To make matters worse, trade wagons sent to provide relief have gone missing, fueling rumors of bandits prowling the roadways. Fire-based creatures are venturing closer to the village more than ever before. And a week ago, an ominous plume of black smoke to the north blocked the sun. A few brave villagers ventured out to investigate, but they have not returned. So yeah, Meadowfen's going to be where we start. How you decided to end up here, it's pretty far outside the wood enclosure there. And being a grounded creature, probably pretty happy over in Meadowfen. It seems to be like a small farming community. Depending on how you want to work in your background, you've got carpenter's tools now, so maybe you're like the carpenter of Meadowfen. Entirely up to you, but just think, small D&D town, farming town.
Yeah, I like to be from the town over Winnowing Reach. So
Winnowing Reach, yeah.
I'm
so
on
Winnowing
the edge
is
of the woods.
Winnowing is a slightly larger town. So what would be the reason for being in Meadowfen?
He's probably just concerned, because I do have him where he wants to he still wants to protect people.
Okay.
And I imagine since he's made a life for himself on the ground, that he kind of takes jobs here and there. So maybe his main income is making things like carpentry and stuff like that during the winter.
Oh, sure.
But during the summer months, he's out leading different hunting parties or this and that.
Okay. I'm trying to think about how we tie this into an adventuring party. Being from Winnowing Reach.
He could have been there after he's after a job, and he's just there before he goes back to Winnowing Reach.
Sure. I mean, I was thinking maybe there's you work for essentially a carpentry crew, and maybe you're helping build some stuff or fix some things in Meadowfen with a team of people, and you happen to be there. Okay, I like that. I like the whole carpentry angle a lot, actually. So yeah, so this is Humblewood, chat. There you go. That being said, let's see what else we've got for him. Okay. You've got your artisan's tools. You get a walking stick, a trinket from another culture, traveling clothes, and a belt pouch with 5 gold. So I can get you the walking stick. Oops. Wrong thing. No results found. Obviously, okay, fine. It's a quarterstaff. Who cares? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. What was the trinket from another culture, and then traveling clothes? Traveling clothes are easy. clothes. Common clothes, fine. Traveler's clothes. Do you want to roll on the trinket table?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right, let me find a trinket table. Is it in this? Do I have a trinket table in Roll20? That'd be super cool. Nope, of course not. Okay, that's fine. Trinket. I could go get my thing, but I'm not going to.
What page is that?
Here we go. All right, I've got it. I don't have the page. I just know it's somewhere in the player's handbook right after items. Oh, 159. There you go.
There we go.
All right. So give me a /roll /R 1d100. Did Humblewood have its own trinkets? I think it had its own magical items. I don't know if it had its own trinket table. Hang on a sec.
No.
There's the adventures, appendix,
I think I saw one.
NPCs. No, it's just new magic items. 64. Wonderful. 64 is a pyramid of sticky black incense that smells very bad. Gross. I don't know what that is yet, but you got it. That's yours. You get to keep that. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in your treasure on your character sheet here. There you go. That's a pyramid of sticky black incense that smells very bad. Wonderful.
This reminds me of an item that Carson's character has in our game. He took like this tongue from this witch's hut. This is a wiggly tongue that he keeps around. Stick it in your mouth and like it changes your voice.
Oh, well, that's gross. I love you have to put it in your mouth. No, thank you. No, thanks. Okay. So back on to the background stuff. Among birdfolk, you're somewhere between an oddity and an outcast. Some consider your aversion to heights a rejection of birdfolk culture, leading many to find you off-putting. Choose how your community regards you, or roll on the table below to determine how you fit in. So how does your community regard you? We've got some suggestions here. Considered weak or unskilled, or you're looked upon as a traitor. Your family wants you to return, but you can't. Not welcome back in your home perch. Viewed as an oddity. Or you found a new community on the forest floor.
Well, basically, like the backstory was that like his home perch was being attacked, and they were like, you need to sit this one out because like he was smaller than normal and not quite the most capable. But he obviously didn't listen because Strigs are very brave and very proud. So he went off to fight. Things went horribly, horribly wrong, and he fell and then got seriously injured and couldn't make it back home. His home perch just thinks he's dead because he never made it back, and he's like too embarrassed and too ashamed that he wasn't able to fly home and that he failed protecting his home perch.
Okay. So does your family want you to return, and you can't?
They don't know I'm able to return because they don't know I'm alive.
Ah, okay. So you're saying, are you from Winnowing Reach? Like, is that your original perch, or do you want to say you've just been staying in Winnowing Reach?
I've been staying.
Staying in Winnowing. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I mean that works for me. That is one way to have a community. They just think you're dead. They just think you're dead. Okay. Your feature is find another path. Since you've lived your life close to the ground, you're familiar with the undergrowth in the same way other birdfolk are familiar with the canopy. You can always recall the general layout of the terrain around you while traveling along the forest floor. If your path is ever blocked by an obstacle that requires you to climb or otherwise gain height to circumvent it, you can always find a way around, so long as such a path exists. Additionally, if you are adept at finding shelter in the wood while traveling, and can usually locate a suitable safe shelter, cave, tree, hollow, bramble thicket, somewhere on the forest floor for you and up to 5 other creatures. So that's very much like the Outlander trait, where you can like kind of find a place to be. That's cool. So yeah, that's feature. I can go ahead and add that bad boy into your book. B. This will be find another path. It is a background rounded. Find another path. Okay. Now that's in there just in case we need to reference it. Wonderful. So suggested characteristics. So I don't know if you want to go down through the personality traits, ideals, and etc. If you want to roll from these, or if you want to put them in yourself.
I kind of picked them and adapted them slightly.
Okay. Sure.
For personality, when did I? Yeah, I will deny my fears to everyone. Which is, he's afraid of heights because of his experiences with failure in defending his home.
Okay. What is your ideal?
Rebellion.
Rebellion?
Who cares what others think of me, so as long as my actions reflect how I feel in my heart. So he definitely doesn't care what the Humblewood folk think. Just his home perch.
I love him. He's such a good-hearted boy. I love him. All right. What is your bond?
I feel like it's not quite a bully from the childhood now holds position of power. Like, he was picked on, and now, like, since he's gone, like, his sweetheart moved on without him. Like, his
poor guy
perch is like, well, that guy's gone.
Okay.
So he's bonded with the grounded folk.
I found a new family on the forest floor. Do they mean more to you than anything? Or is it you just found you found a place outside of the perch?
Yeah, I feel like he's found a bit of purpose. Like, there's a part of him that still is like sad and bitter about how things went. But he's found happiness in the day-to-day.
Okay. Flaws. Dexterity score 5. And then we'll go on.
Incapable of action at great heights.
Nice.
He will
so
just
he has fear paralysis.
Yeah.
Interesting. I can call this. Gonna give you a box for second win there, just in case we need to track it. But yeah, okay. And there you go. Incapable of action at great heights. There you go. There you go. So this, in a nutshell, or an eggshell, is Dagonet Flalo. There it is. This is our guy.
So beautiful.
Stout Strig, Owl Boy Fighter. I love him. He's a good guy at heart. He's a tanky little, like, armored dude with a spear and a shield, and that's super cool. Okay. Is there anything else you want to add, or you have questions about, or things you want to talk about world-wise?
I don't think character. Though I am excited to draw him.
Yes. I'm excited to see him. I'm very excited. Yeah. Oh, and let me know whenever you have it, if so I can make a token out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, because I still need to go through the rest of the book to like like
to like flesh stuff out.
up to the adventure part, obviously.
Yes.
But just to like familiarize myself with.
Awesome.
The world.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. You get your point of inspiration. We're gonna put that there right now because this was an inspired character creation. I don't think I'd ever see anyone else take a 5 for any score when given the opportunity to do otherwise. So have some inspiration. That's there you go. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Cool. Yeah. So let me know if you do have other questions, and we can talk about them later. So chat. That's Dagonet Flalo, and Rob says that he's ready whenever we're done here. So May, unless you have anything else, you can do some shout outs, and then we'll switch it up. Okay. All right. May, where can the people find you at?
Well, they can find me here soon for this Humblewood campaign. You can also find me as theladymea, MEA, on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, all those fun social things. I paint things, post lots of pictures of cats and dice, and yeah, that's me. Excited to play this little owl man.
I'm super excited too. So chat, we're gonna fade out here. You're gonna watch a little bit of a little video, and then when we come back, Rob's gonna be in that spot, and then we're gonna get on another character creation. I'm super stoked for this, May. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
And now let's watch the thing. In the faraway world of Everden, on the eastern coast of a great continent, lies a vast forest between the mountains and the sea. This is Humblewood, an ancient magical place that hums an endless song to the great rhythm of life and death. The trees of the wood are old and powerful. Sheltered in those mighty boughs live the bird folk and the humble folk. The people of the wood live together under the protection of the Perch Guard, bringing peace and security. Over time, bird folk culture has spread, and the capital city of Alderheart has become the political center of the wood. But all is not well in the wood. Trouble stirs in the scorched grove, an ashen plain ravaged by fire centuries ago. The grove expands. The balance of the realm hangs on an edge. And an ancient power awakens.